And you're on your bouncy ball again, I bet. That's so cute. I got to get stickers to the back wall, right?
Now, can you see who's here? Hi, Katie. Katie just joined.
Oh, nice. Hi, Katie. You got the right link. Woot woot. I just say we've got like 2 tech issues already, and we use Zoom all the time. Fantastic. So there's a comment box below, or a chat box, I should say. So feel free to click on that and open that up and move it somewhere on your screen, and then you can ask us questions as we're going. Where in the world are you listening in from? And Whitney's here as well. Hey,
Whitney's iPhone's here at least. Hi, Whitney.
So there is a chat box below, Whitney, so you can click on that and ask questions as we're going through. And we're going to be talking about holiday proofing your business.
All right,
very awesome.
Shall we kick off?
Yeah, we'll kick off.
All right, we'll kick off. We won't make you guys wait. So, holiday proofing your business. Now, I'll just give you a bit of an overview of what we're going to talk about today. So, first, we're going to tell you about why it's so important to actually take a holiday from your business rather than I'll just keep working through the holidays. And then we're going to run through the one change that you can make right now to holiday proof your business, and not just for Christmas, holiday proof your business forever. And then we'll give you 3 actions you can do right away to holiday proof your business. We'll say that quite a few times. And then 5 ideas for holiday content, because sometimes you can get a bit stuck with coming up with ideas over the holidays when there are so many other things to think about. So Beck, I'll hand it over to you to talk about why we should holiday proof our business.
Yeah, why taking a break is essential. I was telling Claire about how the first time at Angel Foods, I would, at the thought of taking just like even 2 days off, but even taking a break from my business, I thought my business would implode. I'm going to call it a business apocalypse. I thought that's what would happen to my business, that it would no longer cease to exist if I was not in it and working on it, like how many hours per day, like 10 or 12 hours per day. And while on a sane level, I knew that wasn't real, at the same time, that was my very real fear and concern, that my business would implode if I was not in it. But I did end up taking a break, and I felt amazing for it. And the reasons that you should take a break is, for me, it was burnout and breakdown and collapsing. I had severe burnout and collapse from exhaustion 3 times in my business from working too much. And that obviously does not help me. It does not help my business. It does not help anyone around me. So it's a very real thing. And even if you feel like you're okay, but you're in that just keep swimming mode, like Dory from Nemo. Dory, thank you, from Finding Nemo. When I was in that space and time that I felt like I could not stop working, I just had Dory in my head going, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. But at the same time, I'm collapsing, like sliding down the kitchen cupboards, falling to the floor and going, I can't move. Why can't I move? So it's not really healthy. So other reasons to take.
Uh-oh, you've frozen, Beck.
Take a break, Claire.
Oh, you're unfrozen. I'll just add to that, it's not healthy for your customers either. And I just want to ask you one question, Beck. When you did take a break, did it implode?
No. It didn't cease to exist as, the business or the company. No, it didn't.
All right. Well, some of the other reasons for taking a break, apart from avoiding the negative things, it's actually really beneficial to take a break because it can boost our creativity, and just putting some space between you and the business. I guess it's boosting creativity again, but you can look at things from a different perspective. Just told Beck I was out watering the garden before on my break, and I had this idea that was related to watering the garden. And when you don't take a break, you don't get the chance to give yourself space for these things to come through. One of the other things that I have learned recently is that in taking a break, the more creative you can be, And sorry, I'm just going to mute you, Cheryl. Sorry. The more creative you can be, and the more you do things that are different, you're challenging your brain, you're building new little neural pathways, which then help you to be more creative. So it's just benefit after benefit after benefit. And who doesn't also benefit from, you know, a bit of tan, a bit of relaxing on the beach, or doing something fun?
Yeah, it does. It resets the brain, and it's like we get our best ideas when we're in the shower, right? When we step away from our work is when the real work happens, and we get re-inspired and reinvigorated. And then we throw ourselves back into our work. We find our passion again on a different level or a new level. And that's so incredibly important in this type of business, or any business really.
Yeah. What does Lisa say? The work is the rest. No, the rest is the work. Yeah.
That's it. Lisa's one of our mentors. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So should we get on to the one simple change to holiday proof?
Yes. All right. So the one simple change to holiday proof your business is automation. By automation, we mean automating things so that you don't have to be there. If you want a certain thing to go live on the 22nd of December at 3 p.m., you don't have to be sitting at your computer on the 22nd of December at 3 p.m. to hit a button. So we've got 7 different types of automation that you can use in your business. And I'll hand you over to Beck for number 1.
Yeah. So automation means to make things happen automatically instead of manually. So it's using systems and software and tools and apps and things like that to make your life easier. They're there to make your life easier. Use them. Use them. But let us share what we use in our business to automate our business. So number 1, what should I go with? Email reply is an absolute no-brainer for me, where you set up, say, your Gmail account, for example, to automatically reply to people when they email you, hey, I'm on holidays at the moment, maybe refer them to a frequently asked questions, or, hey, I'll be replying to this email when I'm back from holidays on this date and time. So you're setting up the expectation and the rules and the boundaries of, hey, I'm on holidays, but I will get back to you at this date and time. So setting up your email holiday response. So it's the number 1 for automation.
And if you don't know how to do that, just Google how to set up autoresponder and Apple Mail or whatever thing you use. It's not a difficult thing. So number 2 is social media automation. And I don't mean posting on social media. I mean in terms of responding on social media. So things like Facebook Messenger and Instagram. Now, Facebook Messenger, you can set up an autoresponder for Facebook Messenger, and it's called ManyChat. So it is a paid service, but they have a free, usually I'm not sure what it's free up until. I think it's degrees of level of service, but you literally just set it up, hook it up with your Facebook page, and you can set it so that when somebody sends you a message, it will come up with, like Beck said, your email autoresponder. Thanks for your message. I'm on holidays until this day. I'll get back to you then. Really simple thing to do. The other thing, is with Instagram, there are tools that you can use to automate your Instagram and responses. We personally don't use them because Beck doesn't use Instagram, and I don't think that they're worth the money. So for Instagram, you could either have somebody else respond to messages for you, or put up a post that says, I'm on holidays until this date. Sorry, you won't hear from me before then. Nobody is going to, if somebody does unfollow you because of that, then you probably didn't want them following you anyway. So don't think you're actually going to lose anyone from putting up something like that, and setting some boundaries. We love boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. All right. So another change for automation, or setting up something to happen automatically, is sending out email newsletters. So if you have an email subscriber list or wanting to start one, you don't have to be there to send bulk emails. So they're what I call email newsletters. So Claire and myself use ConvertKit. And when you set up an email newsletter, you don't have to hit it to send right now. You can schedule it to send in the future. And you can choose the date and time. And that's really powerful as well. So it's not like your email newsletter is going to hear dead silence from you for 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then you're back to sending email newsletters. You can schedule, if it's weekly email newsletters you send, you can schedule your regular weekly newsletter, or how often you regularly send your emails. So we use that function in ConvertKit all the time, but you can use that in any email service provider. So whether you use MailChimp, etc. So set up your email newsletters to happen while you're on holidays.
Mm-hmm. And leading on from that, when we're talking about how you actually get people on your email list, you do not have to be there to say, oh, that's awesome, would you like to join my email list? Set up what we call opt-ins or lead magnets. Somebody got confused the other day because I kept referring to them as two different things. They are the same thing. So an opt-in or a lead magnet is something that you give away to someone who comes to your website for free, something that gives them something that's valuable to them. And in exchange, they give you their email address. And this, we use ConvertKit for this. It's all set up automatically. So somebody will come to our website, they'll see our awesome little ebook or PDF or Christmas gift guide, enter their email address, and then it goes into what Beck said about email automation as well. So you can welcome those people in.
Yeah.
They can get to know you, receiving a few emails over the time that you're on holidays, and you don't have to lift a finger once you've set it up. What do we have linked up with that, Beck? I'll let you talk to sales.
Yeah, sales. Love sales. So you can still make sales while you're on holidays. My favorite topic, money, right? But to follow on what Claire just said, so you can still be growing your email subscriber list while you're on holidays. That's the magic of an opt-in or a lead magnet. Remember, they're both the same thing. So yes, you do have to set it up initially. So it's just not automatically going to appear out of thin air. Once you set it up initially, then it is an automated process in your business. It does happen automatically on your website. So you can set up sales to happen automatically while you're on holidays. So from somebody buying something from your website, you can connect that up to a shopping cart, and then you can connect that up to delivery of that product. So whether it's being shipped out, if it's a physical product, obviously you're going to need somebody to be filling that order if you're on holidays yourself. But if it's a digital product, that can all be connected up and happen automatically. So for myself and Claire, what that looks like is we've got a WordPress website, a self-hosted WordPress website. We've got a shop page on our website, and if somebody clicks to buy that thing, that, let's say, a workshop, then they go through to our shopping cart, which is SAMCART, SAMCART. They hit buy now, and it connects through to PayPal or credit card payment. So it takes money automatically. This is all happening automatically while we're sleeping and while we're on holidays. And then delivery of that product, being a workshop or video tutorial, we connect that up to ConvertKit, our email service provider, which you can also do with MailChimp, for automatic delivery of that product. So that person comes to your website, buys something, you get the money, and it's delivered into their inbox within probably 60 seconds. So once it's again initially set up in the beginning, that then happens on autopilot and repeat while you're on holidays.
And even if you do sell physical products, you can always put a little message on your product page or as a pop-up that says, I'm on holidays until this date. You can purchase within this time. However, items won't be posted until this date. So people could still be buying from you, and you get back home and you've got this massive list of orders ready to go. So it's not just for digital products as well.
True. Very cool stuff.
Right. So the next thing you can automate is social media in terms of what you actually post. So you can automate your Facebook posts. We'll talk about them specifically. So for Facebook, you can actually schedule Facebook posts right from within Facebook. So if you, oh, now I've got to picture this. You go in, you write a Facebook
Got
post
a
as you normally would.
and beside
That's right.
button.
Yeah. So you write a post as you normally would, upload your photo, video, whatever you're doing. Then next to where you would click publish, you click on the little arrow, select the date and the time, and then click schedule. And that's it. There is another tool that you can use called Hootsuite. Maybe we'll send through all these links that we're talking about so you don't have to remember. And it's free for up to, you can connect all different accounts to it. So you can have a Facebook page and a Facebook group if you have a Facebook group, Twitter if you use that. I think you can set it up to connect to Instagram, but it just sends you a reminder. So that's not really relevant to this. So that's a tool where you can upload. So say you want to post to a Facebook group and a Facebook page and you don't want to have to go in and schedule each one. You can load them onto Hootsuite, set the date, and it'll send them off on that time to both of them. The other automation of social media is Pinterest. So Beck and I use Pinterest a lot. Beck is the Pinterest queen for driving traffic to our websites and increasing sales ultimately. And the tool that we use for this, for scheduling, is Tailwind. And it is a Pinterest scheduler. So basically there are a few different ways that you can do it. You would pin how you normally would, but instead of clicking on pin and it would go to your page automatically straight away, you can schedule it using Tailwind to be next in the queue. So you set up your queue of all your pins. You can also upload images to Tailwind. So if you want to create an image for a blog post that you created, that you published, you can upload that image and connect it to whichever board you like and schedule that to go. So another brilliant way to still be driving traffic to your website while you're away. And then it leads into the people signing up for your list, people hopefully buying from you, all happening while you are taking a well-earned break.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've got a video tutorial on how to use Tailwind and set it up and schedule it too, guys.
We're promising.
I'll put that in we'll send out an email and all the links we're mentioning too, guys. So lastly, automation. How else can you automate your blog posts? So you may or may not know that you can schedule your blog post to publish in the future. So you don't have to hit publish right now. So this is in particular with self-hosted WordPress websites. That's, again, what we specialize in and what we have ourselves. So you write your blog post as usual, and instead of hitting the publish button, there's a schedule button, and you click that and set the date and time. So for example, when I used to work at a publishing house, like a magazine, a newspaper, we used to schedule articles to publish on the weekend so that it looked like journalists were working all weekend. That's a perfect example. But if you're wanting exactly the same for your website and your blog, that you still look like you're in business, that you're still working, that you're still publishing and regularly updating your website, you can schedule your regular weekly blog post if that's what you do, or every 2 weeks, or whatever you're wanting to set it up as, so that your blog queue, is that what it would be called? Your blog queue?
I guess so.
Yeah. Your blog roll. I don't know. So yeah, you can set your blog to be holiday proof as well.
Yeah. There is a plugin that you can use that sets it up. I'm all about pretty. Sets up an actual calendar view, so you can drag and drop your posts around and see what you've got coming up without the list and the dates. I personally prefer to use that because it makes it easier. The other thing you can do, so you're scheduling your blog post on how to make a gingerbread house for the 20th of December, then you can get the link for that post, put that into Facebook. So you've got, I just wrote this post, even though you didn't just write this post. Connect everything up so it'll still, like Beck gave the example, give the impression that you are still actually doing stuff, because you're just not actually physically doing it at that time.
Yeah. So here's one simple change to holiday proof your business is automation. That's the key. Make things happen automatically instead of manually. Yes, there's a bit of time setting it up, but so worthwhile. So the 7 examples we gave you was social media replies, email autoresponders like out of the office, email newsletters scheduled, opt-ins set up to collect email addresses, sales sequences set up, social media posts, and blog posts.
All right, so then we've got 3 actions that you can take right now to, is that me or you, Beth? No, it must be just me, don't worry. That you can take to holiday-proof your business. And these are actions related to, of course, automating. So everything's connected. Yeah. Everything comes back to automating. The first one is repurposing your content. You do not have to recreate the wheel every time you hit publish on a blog post or a social media post or any kind of content that you put out there. You can recycle it, as in just repost it with a different date. You can give it a bit of a zhuzh, refresh it, and republish it. And the other way we're going to talk about a bit later. So what are the other actions, Beck?
Yeah. So one simple action is repurpose all content. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Number 2 is scheduling emails. So block some time in your calendar, schedule aside some time that you are going to schedule in your emails, being your email newsletters, being you're going to write them, get them scheduled in so they will all happen automatically while you're on holidays. So that's number 2.
And number 3 is doing exactly the same for social media. So block out a time, sit down and get all those posts loaded, scheduled, and ticked off the list.
Yeah, done. Yeah, get it done for the fortnight, for the month, however long you're going on holidays. So for me, scheduling Facebook, my VA does that for me, but she spends about half an hour a week on doing that. So if you're doing a month's worth, that would obviously be 2 hours. So schedule aside 2 hours to get it done, because if you don't schedule aside the time and you don't schedule it in, it's not going to happen. So they're all interconnected. And for Pinterest, that takes me probably about half an hour a week as well. So that's scheduling in Tailwind.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we said we'd share some ideas with you for holiday content. So our first idea is list posts. Now, I'm sure you've all seen the list posts, the 10 things to, 5 ideas for. Get the idea. Things that are relevant to your audience, obviously. Now, Beck had some great ideas for these.
Yeah, I want to share my screen to show some examples. That should be fun, shouldn't it, Claire?
Yep, go for it.
Sweet. All right, share screen and this one. All right, let me know when you can see it. Sweet. All righty, so this is my top 10 Christmas cookies. So this is a list post. And it was actually published last year as well. So I could repurpose this content by sharing this blog post again. And this one is actually a Pinterest list post, being none of this content is of my own. I went to Pinterest to look for Christmas cookie ideas and then shared other people's Christmas cookie recipes and ideas. So I said, there's so many amazing designs out there. You can take a look at my Christmas Pinterest board here, and I connect that up to Pinterest. And then I share the Pinterest ideas. So white chocolate dipped ginger cookies, and then I source it. So I link back to the original creator. So it's really important that you do that if you're using somebody else's content. Candy cane cookies, and I link back. Stained glass cookies.
Did you have to pick a cookie post to share?
have you got a cookie munchies?
Yes.
Red velvet crinkles. So that's one example of a list post. And kind of a bonus tip, I'll say, is I could actually change that date on my list post and update it to the current month as well and repurpose that. So then it looks like new content to people who happen to notice the published date as well. And not only that, it tells Google that it's current content, and it has more likelihood of getting picked up in Google ranking as well. So that's kind of a bonus tip there. So that's one example of a list post. Here's another one that I've got. Top 10 metallic cakes. My internet's a bit slow because I've got the video going at the same time. So top 10 metallic cakes. So this is for my blog Angel Foods, which is for cake decorators. So they love different cake trends. So we've got another popular cake trend, which is metallic looking cakes. I link through to the Pinterest board again. And again, all of these examples are none of my cakes. They are from Pinterest. So I source where it's from and give 10 examples. And the number that you give, you know, top 10, top 6, top 16, top 30, it doesn't matter how many you add in your list post. It's completely up to you.
And Beck, what's the benefit of creating posts like this when it's not your content?
So many benefits. All right, one, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to go create 10 rainbow sweets like this list post. It's already out there. And people, I've never ever heard of anyone being unhappy to have their product listed, you know, obviously with their link back to their website.
Yeah.
Another reason is list posts are incredibly popular for readers. So for your followers and email subscribers and your social media followers. So they always do really well by people clicking through, which, I mean, that's the reason we create content.
Yep.
Also, the benefit of a Pinterest list post in particular is I find that they're picked up by Google and Pinterest really quickly. Like blog posts take a couple of weeks usually to register with Google, but these list posts get registered really quickly. And because they usually go a little bit viral on Pinterest, then at the same time, they go a little bit viral on Google. So they get better Google ranking really quickly within a couple of weeks, which with any other blog post never happens with me, except for these list posts. So
awesome.
Really, yeah.
So more traffic, more people to your list, more ad revenue.
Yeah, exactly. More email subscribers, and then also sales to products as well.
Yeah.
All right, I've got to figure out the button of stop sharing the screen. Pause share. Hold on. Does that do it?
No, you've got to stop sharing.
It says stop sharing.
Yeah, should be up the top.
Stop video, new share. It says new share. It doesn't say stop sharing.
If you go right to the top and like you're trying to push the arrow off your screen, it should come up.
There's a red
button.
Does it work? My glasses aren't big enough. Okay, so that's a list post idea. So hopefully that's given you some ideas and inspiration for holiday content.
And of course, that can be relevant to whatever your niche or your business is. Our next idea is gift guides. So holiday gift guides. And one general idea for coming up with content like between now and December, think about the things that people in your niche are going to be searching for between now and then. So for us, it's baked goodies, it's gift ideas. So that hence the gift guide. And you can create a gift guide relevant to the people in your niche. So for me, I am in the process of creating a few gift guides. For example, Natural Kids is one of them. I'm running a Secret Santa. So I've got a Secret Santa gift guide for presents under $15 and under $13. But the benefit of creating these gift guides, the first one is like Beck with the list posts, is it's creating a whole lot of content in one place, which makes it easy for people. It's more popular. All of the reasons that Beck mentioned before. You can also put your affiliate products in a list, in a gift guide. So an affiliate product is a product that you promote on behalf of somebody else, and you get a commission when somebody buys it through your link. So my gift guides contain affiliate products, but they're all things that I would personally recommend, or not necessarily that I've used, but things that I would actually buy myself, not just throwing things in there. It's really important when you're promoting affiliate products, it's stuff that you actually believe in and you're not just promoting something because you want to make money from it. The other thing that I've done with my gift guides this year is open them up to other businesses to promote their products through them. So I'm charging a really small fee, just really to cover my time in setting it all up, and then they get a little post on the gift guide that links back to their product. So I'm vetting them to make sure that they are relevant to to my audience and to the actual board that they've selected. But another way to bring in a little bit of income and help with a bit of community building as well. And I like to do something a little bit fun for Christmas. So other ways you can find content for a gift guide, just Googling. Really, you could even have a gift guide that is your favorite things. You can use it as a hint to your husband and your family, just your favorite things. And we haven't talked about affiliate stuff. To get set up with affiliates, if you find something that you really like that you want to promote, scroll right down to the bottom of the page, see if they've got an affiliate thing. That's your first step. The next step is to email them, ask them, do you have an affiliate, what is it called, Beck? Affiliate program. Do you have an affiliate program for your product? I really like it. I want to promote it. And they'll either come back yes or no. And that's basically how you get set up with them. Yeah. And is that everything for gift cards? So yeah, so you can create multiple gift cards.
I was going to say, you did say you had like 8 different ideas for gift guides. If you want to share your ideas to get inspire others.
Okay, so my 8 gift guides are, I have the type A hippie mum, which is basically me. So it's somebody who likes nice, pretty things, but also is a little bit alternate, quirky, likes essential oils and using soap nuts in her washing machine. Got natural kids, so it's alternative to toys for Christmas, because anyone who's a mum will know why. Yeah, I don't think I need to go into detail for that one. I've got teacher gifts, because who knows what to give teachers? Oh God, this is like stressing me out thinking about Christmas ideas. Then Secret Santa under $15, Secret Santa under $30. I've got, oh no, you're making me rack my brain.
Essential oils was another one, because you're big into the natural oils.
Yeah, I haven't put that in the list. Hold on, I'm going to consult my list, because otherwise it's going to drive me nuts. Teacher gifts.
Claire is a list.
Yeah, I'm a big list person.
Queen.
So once I've set these up, we'll share them with you as well, so you can see. Just see how it's set up.
Well, I'm thinking of it, links for affiliate programs, for example, would be like Amazon. If you're listing books that you love, or they're in the gift guides, or toys or anything, Amazon for a start does have an affiliate program which you can sign up, and that one's a no-brainer to get started. Doing a list post that links through to an affiliate link so that you make a small amount of commission. That's your first one.
Another one that is pretty good that has a lot of different things is Fish Pond, because they ship internationally and have a lot of Australian-based things if you are Australian-based. So the other boards, dads, family, ideas for the family if you're giving just a family gift, and electronic or experiences. So be that ebooks or courses, or physical course, or going hot air ballooning or something like that. Not that I would recommend that, because that would freak me out. And I'm also thinking of adding a books section, because I love reading. So there are some ideas for you, but can be as broad or as specific as you want. The more specific you are, I'm going to say, the more likely it is to be shared if you get a little bit quirky. Kind of like the list post thing, like Beck with the what was the unicorn poop cupcakes. Like, if you get really specific, it can really take off.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so far we've given you 2 ideas for holiday content, one being list posts and one being gift guides. Another idea for holiday content is the year in review. So it's what's happened in the last 12 months that's either rocked the industry or rocked your niche, or been an important part of your target market's life, or it could have been your top 5 most popular blog posts this year. I love reading that stuff. I don't know if it's just the sticky beak in me, but a year in review works really well as well.
And you can put a bit of personal in there as well, just to give people a bit more of an idea of who you are. Then this is kind of the flip side of that, is doing a trends for the following year. So trends and predictions. What's coming up in your industry? What do you predict is going to be the next big thing? If you're an interior decorator, what are 2018's? I keep saying 2008 because I can't believe it's 2018. What are 2018's predicted hottest cushion colors? I'm looking at my couch. That sort of thing. And also that's building on the next one. Okay, take it over there.
No, go build on the next one.
Oh, okay, we'll talk about the next one. So then the other side of that, talking about next year, is New Year's resolutions and goals and what do we say? Dreams. So this is more about sharing a little bit of you, but it can also be about your business. So what are you hoping to release? Some fantastic product? Are you going to be launching a new online course? Are you going to be hosting a retreat? If you just want to be business related, if you want to be a little bit more personal, you're going to run a half marathon in June. Just little things that are going to get people excited to stick with you for the next year. Anything to add to that, Beck?
Yeah, that I feel is my first initial response was, some target markets don't respond well to, sharing of personal goals. But if you see it more as kind of like New Year's resolutions, we all create them. Like you guys hear that bird out there? He's going nuts. We'll create New Year's resolutions, and to share a bit of ourselves, being a bit of personality, that really does add to relationship building and building the know, like, and trust factor. And honestly, with this online business game and business game, full stop, it is going to get harder and harder. There are more and more people coming on board, and what stands us apart is personality, being a person. People buy from people. They don't buy from websites. They don't buy from brands. Unless
I was just about to tell you, what do you say, Beck?
Yeah. Like, I love that saying, and it's so, so true. So sharing a bit of your resolutions, whether it's business related, personal, spiritual, physical, etc., we're all there with you. We're like, oh, I'm trying to lose 5 kilos as well. Let's do that together. Or I'll wait and see what her journey is. Or she's trying this new diet. I'll wait and see how her results are. It's all interconnected. We're all people at the end of the day. And the person at the end of Facebook or at the end of the email newsletter is a person. All right. So it's not just a customer or potential customer, it's a person. And we've all got something to share. So that one I feel is really kind of beneficial to the relationship building aspect of our business.
Yeah. Definitely.
Beautiful. All right. So to sum up, we gave you 5 ideas for holiday content. List posts. I did forget to give examples of different list posts. So you could do a Pinterest list post, which I showed you my examples. You could do a blog list post, being your own blog content, and list or bundle together some blog posts. It could be a recipe list post, again, your own recipes if that's what you're into. Second idea was gift guides. Third idea was a year in review holiday content. Fourth idea was a New Year's trend or predictions within your niche and for your target market. And fifth idea was 2018 resolutions or goals or dreams.
Does anybody have any questions for us?
So feel free to... Sorry.
Yeah, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, feel free to type away in the chat box as long as there's questions. Me and Claire will hang around, but that's essentially the end, of the workshop. So we talked about why taking a break is essential. 1 simple change, automation. 3 simple actions, automation, schedule it in. And 5 holiday content ideas. So we will send out a replay. We'll send out kind of what we talked about, a list of what we talked about, including any links and things that we mentioned, just so you can check out further, like ManyChat or Hootsuite or Tailwind and ConvertKit, etc. If you have any questions at all, like I said, comment below in the chat box. Otherwise, if you're watching the replay, feel free to hit reply to the email, and we'll help you. That's not a problem. Do you have anything to add to that, Claire?
No, just thank you everybody for coming.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, we love talking about this stuff. So, if you ever need help with anything this related, we're happy to help.
Yeah, that's about it. Awesome. Sorry. While we're waiting for see if anyone has any questions, we'll just hang out. I'd love to hear about Claire's gift guide. So where are they scheduled in your holiday planner and your blog planner?
Holiday planner, they're on for this week. So I've just assigned my VA to the role of actually uploading them, because it's a little bit of a tedious process uploading the images and things, and it doesn't have to be difficult, but as I said, I like things pretty. So a gift card can be just as simple as a blog post where you just load the photos. All right, I'm just going to pause for a second and jump over to Izzy. Izzy said, "Hi guys, great info here. Thanks, Izzy. Quick question, can you have too many affiliates?" My answer would be no. Beck's saying no as well. No. My thought would be you can have as many affiliates as you can manage and you can keep track of, Beck, and that don't dilute your other affiliates. So I wouldn't be, and actually a lot of affiliates have this rule that you can't be an affiliate for their competition. So just make sure you're aware of that. But other than that, it's really, as long as you can keep track of them. Beck, would you have anything to add to that?
My first question, or a question for you, is are you part of any affiliate program? Are you promoting as an affiliate? Are you a newbie, or you kind of a couple of levels up, or how many programs that you were part of? I remember starting out as an affiliate stuff. I would sign up to everything, and then I'd try and go figure them out, and I'd hit overwhelm, and then I'd walk away and then not do anything for a year. So that I very much do want to discourage. That you start with one program, read through it, because there's always a learning curve, and for me there is, and then you got to familiarize yourself with the dashboard and the database and how that system works and how to find your links and how to find the pictures, and then adding it to your website, and then making sure you put your fine print. So there's steps, right? And they take time, and if you don't schedule aside enough time, it won't happen. So I don't want to say missed out, but a part of my learning curve was I made no money from affiliate stuff for over a year, if not longer, because I signed up to too many. I got overwhelmed, and I didn't schedule aside enough time to figure it out, and therefore it didn't happen.
I did the same thing.
Right. But my most successful affiliates for me, my programs, is ShareASale, and in ShareASale it's Craftsy predominantly, and Tailwind are my two biggest affiliate earners for me.
Just gonna write that down.
Amazon, for example, I've not made it. I know of similar bloggers in a niche. You're back. I know of similar bloggers who use Amazon in the same niche, and they make, let's say $600 to $1,000 a month. And she's in America, so it depends on your country as well with Amazon how successful it is.
America definitely makes a difference. But if you're just starting out, Izzy, then I would think of a product or service that is really relevant to your audience, that's really going to be of interest to them, benefit them, and then see if you can be an affiliate for that and go from there. And also look at the return as well, because some affiliate programs you get 2% and you are linking up to $10 products, and it's not worth your time. So make sure you look at that as well when you're choosing an affiliate program.
And in all honesty, start with what you're already recommending. Something or product or program, something you're already recommending out the wazoo, and you're just going to make money off the back end of that recommendation. That's a no-brainer. Don't overthink it. Don't reinvent the wheel. We've used that one a couple of times, but don't reinvent the wheel. So what's your niche, Izzy? So, for example, another one of my affiliate programs that I make money from is ConvertKit. I do quite well from, because I'm talking to bloggers and business owners, and they say, who do you use for email marketing? Me and Claire are like, ConvertKit. ConvertKit, we love it. We'll help you use it. ConvertKit. But because we get results from ConvertKit, but I love them. They feel like family to me, the people that work at ConvertKit. I have conversations with them all the website. And I was already recommending them out the wazoo. So it was just a natural progression of my business. And another affiliate program that does well for me is SiteGround, which is my website hosting company. So they all add up.
Yeah,
What
it
about
doesn't
you?
have to be big blogging related companies to make affiliate sales from. So I have not been huge with affiliates. That's something I'm getting more into. Like you said, Amazon's really good over Christmas, actually. Awesome. That's when I make my most. It would be December, January from Amazon. But again, being in Australia, Amazon is coming to Australia. So that's maybe one to hang out for. I think is going to be huge.
Yeah.
I make the majority of the money that I make from Amazon is from one blog post where I teach how to make soy candles. So it's something that people are searching for. They want to know how to make soy candles. My post explains how to do it and links them to the products that they need to do it. So they read it and they think, okay, I want to make them, and they hit order. So it's a really natural progression to do that. So anything you can think of that links like that. Then I've got other ones. Flora and Fauna is one that I'm an affiliate of. They sell a lot of natural home stuff and kids stuff. So I'll link to their stuff as well. And Book Depository, I love for books because they ship worldwide. And they've got really reasonable prices. It's not a huge commission, but I do talk about books a lot. So I don't think there are many affiliate programs for books that give you a huge commission. But, if you're going to talk about something anyway, like Beck said, you may as well be earning money from it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll talking about Share a Sale. Share a Sale's I'm going to call it an affiliate. What would you call it? It has multiple affiliates under the brand name of Share a Sale. Share a Sale is kind of like just the program. It's like a host of affiliate programs, and there's loads in there, like literally thousands. But you're starting with what you're naturally recommending, and you're finding out if they have an affiliate program, and it might be in Share a Sale, for example. So for me, in Share a Sale, my main one is Craftsy. Now, Craftsy sell video tutorials, being online digital products. They sell craft, knitting, crochet, cooking, baking, cake decorating, those type of video tutorials, and their commission's pretty good. And because of my niche being cake decorators, obviously I'm showing a lot of cake decorating videos, and whenever Craftsy have a sale or a deal, I'm promoting that. That's where my sales come from. So it was something that was already kind of hot in my niche for my target market, and I was already recommending it. So that's why that one works for me. All right, did that help you, Izzy? Did that answer your questions?
I'll just show you just quickly my gift. Oh, have I got it live? Just if you want to see it, my gift guide. So how I've done it, it looks a little bit like a shop.
Yeah, I want to see.
I haven't got much up yet, but
you could try your gift guides in different styles, one looking like a gift shop and one looking like a list post. For example, I visualized a list post.
Exactly. Or even having them as a PDF and having them as a I'm thinking and doing at the same time as an opt-in is another thing you could do.
Storytelling. So, my husband is horrendous, or my father-in-law is horrendous to buy for. This is why I bought him last year. He hated it. Not doing it this year. So this is, my top 5 I'm getting him this year, for example.
Yeah. Okay, I will just, where's the screen share thing gone? Oh, there. The giant share screen button at the bottom. Oh dear.
Where's the stop share screen? Red button.
Yeah.
Red button.
So this is how I've obviously only set up one line so far, but I've just got an image, and you click on I think I need to add some other buy button, but you click on the image and it takes you through to the page and it's set up. So if you click on that,
So what affiliate program is that?
So this is through, well, Crayon Rocks is the actual company, but Commission Factory is one that I just joined recently, and they've got some great ones on there. That's who Flora and Fauna are through. They also have the Biome, is it Biome or Biome store, Pillow Talk, because I talk a bit about home stuff. Yeah, they've actually got quite a few on there.
So you were talking about getting your VA to do some of the work because it's a bit time consuming. So
yes.
what were you getting her to do?
So she is actually physically going into the product page, downloading the image, getting my link through Commission Factory, collecting that, and then uploading it to my blog, and then adding the details and linking it back to the affiliate link.
Okay. So you kind of set up the first, like what you've got now, the three examples. This is what I want you to do. I record a video. This is what I want you to do. So she's going to add like another line of three, and you're giving her.
Exactly. Yep.
Gotcha. So you said you're getting her to do that this week. So have you got like the 8 ideas, or how many are you doing this week?
Yeah. So what I've been doing is going through at night, sitting on my computer, going through the websites of the companies that I'm an affiliate for and pinning anything that I think is relevant to a secret board. And then she's going into that secret board and getting all the details.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, cool. So when are you aiming to like publish those? How many? How often?
Well, I'll be publishing them as I go, updating them as I go, but I'm hoping, they will be up by Friday.
Nice. All of them.
In some manner. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's perfect, because now is obviously the perfect time for Christmas stuff, ideas, gift guides. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Then you have a good 6 weeks. Yeah, 6 weeks promo period. Beautiful. So then for the gift guides, I'm going to guess you're going to create Pinterest pin images, pin the crap out of them.
Yes. So, well, you guys are still on. Do you want, just because Beck and I are oversharers, should I share my Pinterest? I'll share this with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to share with you one of the tools that Beck and I use. Another one of the millions of tools we use is Canva. Now it is free, or you can have the paid version. So I pay, it's $150 annually, which gives me other templates, and I can upload my own fonts and save them all. But for Pinterest, so this is like a graphic design for non-graphic designers. Basically, it's makes everything ridiculously easy. So it's got a whole lot of, I'm doing this, like you can see what I'm pointing to, a whole lot of different templates that you can use. But for Pinterest, I use, where is it?
Yeah, it says somewhere social media. Where'd it go? It should be.
Here we go, Pinterest graphic. So I click on the Pinterest graphic, and I will get, so they have all these different templates down the side. I've actually created some of my own as well, but I'll just click on one. So say this one, I'll go to my upload. So say I'm promoting these scones. I'll put it in there. I'll change this, change the details, add my own colors and fonts so that it sticks with my brand. And that'll be a Pinterest image that I will add to Tailwind. And then I will change the template and do it again and again. So with Pinterest, you don't have to, you can load the same content in a whole lot of different ways. Because Beck, you repin things from the same post multiple times, don't you?
Yeah. So anyone, Whitney and Izzy still with us, and anyone watching the replay, if they get this far, Pinterest is kind of my love child. It gets a lot of traffic to my website. It got an average of like 25% of my traffic. So for Angel Foods website, I have 80,000 page views per month. What are those birds out there doing? Crazy birds. Okay, so Pinterest, I have like a strategy that I very much use, and part of the strategy is every single blog post I make sure I create at least one Pinterest image and pin it to Pinterest. I put it on my main Pinterest board, being Angel Foods board, that's what it's called because that's the blog. Then from that board I repin it to any other relevant boards. So again, I'm not sure if you even aware there's such thing as a Pinterest strategy for a blog or an online business, but there is. So this is my strategy. I then repin to any relevant board. So for example, if it's a caramel mud cake recipe, I put it on my main Angel Foods board. I put it onto a recipe board. I put it onto cake flavor ideas board. I put it onto the bakery board. I put it on how to start a cake business board, etc. So any relevant boards. Then I put it into Tailwind, so it's going to naturally keep repinning for forever if I keep scheduling it to repin. So I put it in Tailwind to schedule that it goes in the queue, that it's going to keep repinning it, you know, not 24 hours a day, but at any time during the day, multiple times, as often as I tell Tailwind to reschedule
to those same boards.
To those same boards, I can set up which boards I want them to do. And the reason you do that is you're constantly pinning daily. 50% of my own content, 50% of other people's content being other people's pins. And that keeps your, I don't know if it's keeping your boards active, but it's keeping the feed active. So any followers on Pinterest are going to see your pins come up because you'll keep repinning. That's what Tailwind does for you. So an extra step to that, or kind of like a hot tip, is Claire and I have started doing multiple pins, being, it was Claire's idea originally first actually, that each pin can look a bit different, and then for some reason it gets pinned more often than another image, that even though it goes to the same piece of content, we just do a different image, maybe a slightly different font or size or color, and it gets repinned a lot more than the other. So we test out about 5 different images pinning to Pinterest, even though it goes to the same content. So it's kind of like a pro tip there. Does that make sense, guys?
Probably bombarded you now.
I feel like I probably have. But anyway, with the gift guide, she's creating multiple pins on Pinterest. That's the moral of the story.
Yes, that's where it came from.
Yeah, that's where we're going with that. If you want help with Pinterest, please let us know. I'm happy to repeat that and help you with that. That's the best way I can help you, probably. But I just spat on the screen. But if I bombarded you or overwhelmed you. Oops.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. All right, that's been an hour, and you guys have been epically awesome. I can't believe you're still here.
Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah, awesome. All right, guys, have an epically awesome day, because you deserve it. And remember, it's time to live your sweet business dreams.
You are very welcome, Izzy. And enjoy your time off.
Yeah. Yes. Have fun on the holidays. All right, bye.
See you guys.